Hello friends and welcome. Today is Saturday, March 12th. Well, that's not entirely true. You are probably seeing this for the first time on Saturday, March 12th. That's when I'm going to post the video. It is actually Wednesday, March 9th, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's the 9th of March. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening, and I'm making this video this evening for a couple of reasons. I'm going to be I have a meeting tomorrow, work-related meeting that's going to keep me out till probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'm not going to be wanting to sit down and make a chat video on tomorrow night after that. And then on Friday I go in for the next round of my treatment, so I know that I'm going to be pretty much wiped out for the weekend. Nothing terrible, just tired, and probably not up to sitting in front of a camera and chatting with y'all. So I figured I'd go ahead and put this together tonight while I got time, give you a little bit of an update about what's been going on, and share a smoke with you. I am not smoking a pipe tonight. This is obviously a cigar. This is I don't know if you guys are, any of you guys that like cigars are at all familiar with this brand. It is Romacraft is the name of the company. This particular cigar is from their Cro-Magnon line, and this is an Aquitaine. Really nice cigar. I've had a few of these now. Very full-bodied. If you like full-bodied cigars, I would highly recommend trying this. If you don't like full-bodied cigars, I would highly recommend staying away from it because it really packs a wallop. It's a Cameroon binder, and I believe I think it's an Ecuadorian wrapper, but it's a Ligero wrapper, and it's got some Ligero in the filler as well. It's a pretty potent cigar, lots of flavor. Not particularly spicy, not particularly well, not spicy, but very earthy and very flavorful. Kind of thing I look for in pipe tobaccos as well. So it's actually right up my alley. And I've been smoking a few more cigars than usual lately, because unfortunately my taste is pretty much shot from the treatments I've been getting. It's really odd how some things are changing. Like I'm tasting things that I never tasted before, like water now has a flavor. I can't describe it. It's not good. It's not something I enjoy. But normally you drink water and it's just water. You don't really expect it to taste like anything. Pipe tobacco has, oddly enough, not become unpleasant, but it all tastes the same to me now. I cannot distinguish. I can't distinguish Virginias from Burleys and things like that. My palate is basically shot and zeroed out. And that's a big part of the enjoyment with pipe tobacco. So I just haven't been smoking much because I just haven't been enjoying it really. Cigars, interestingly, seem to cut through that, and I can still pull out some different characteristics. I would not do a review of a cigar right now because I doubt very much that my taste is normal, or at least comparable to others. But I can enjoy it, and that's basically why I'm smoking this. On the treatment side, and by the way, I did get several messages from folks after my last weekend chat video, and I appreciate that. I really do, and all the good thoughts and all that. And I just want to say everything's really going well. I've been through this once now. I've got to do it a total of 6 times, so I start the second time on Friday, and what I had to put up with wasn't anything fun, but I can do it, and we'll do it 5 more times, and then we'll be done. You'll notice I'm wearing a hat, and that's because there ain't much underneath the hat. I won't scare you with that, but hair started to fall out. Well, I guess it was shortly after that last video I made. I noticed, and actually it was before the video because I mentioned that in the video. Now that I'm thinking of it. And it was later that day that I actually went over to the shop and had them buzz me. And it's funny. I've been, ever since I was like in college, I've been threatening to get a crew cut or a buzz cut. I just hate dealing with hair. I hate the combing and the brushing. And man, I'm as happy as can be. My wife's not too happy. She sees this as the beginning of the end and thinks I'm never gonna want to do anything other than just buy a pair of clippers and be done with it. But it certainly is a freeing experience to not have to worry about combs and brushes and all that. Plus, I hate getting my hair cut. There's just something about that whole process of sitting there and letting somebody get in my. If I could do it myself, with a pair of clippers, I'm a happy guy. So this might stay. Yeah, but otherwise everything's going really well, and I don't want to dwell on that too much. But I know that several of you expressed concern, and I just want to reassure you that things are good. Started a new restoration series tonight. Wednesday night if you're seeing this Saturday, but I just uploaded the first video on restoration of a pipe that is a Benchmade pipe, probably a pipe under the Marksman name, although there's some mystery about that if you watch the video, you'll see. And it's a jumbo, and this is a pipe that I showed you back in my pipes that got nailed to the wall video. The jumbo was the one that I had really wanted to get from that auction and was able to get. So I've begun the restoration of that, and you can see sort of the intro in the video that I posted this past week. So hopefully you'll take a look at that and let me know what you think. Beyond that, things are going well. I actually just won an auction, I think it was last night, for a pipe that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you all. Another estate pipe that needs to be restored. I won't tell you much about it. The reason I bring it up, though, was that the auction was one of these ones where I saw the pipe. It was pretty reasonably priced, but I thought it was probably going to get bid up pretty quickly. And I sometimes do this. I decided, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bid just slightly above the current price, and I'm going to wait until there's just a minute to go, and I'll put the bid in. And 9 times out of 10 when I do that, I'm just going to make up a number. Let's say that the pipe was $40, and I say, well, I'm not going to bid more than $45. So 9 times out of 10 I do that, and before the screen refreshes, I see that it's been sold, and it's been sold for $45.50. So, almost always there's somebody that has an automatic bid up above where I'm going to go. But occasionally it works, and it worked last night. And I immediately got this feeling of remorse when I did that, because I was just thinking, what if I was the high bidder on that and somebody did that to me? Is that a bad thing to do? Do you think I was being in any way unethical in treating it that way? I didn't wait until there was like a second left. I did wait. Gave it a full minute. And like I said, I've not often had this work, but at the same time, somebody thought they were going to win that pipe, and I kind of swiped it out from under them. I guess the other way to look at it is that when it happens to me, I just go and look for another pipe, and there's always one out there. Too many pipes, not enough money is what it really comes down to. But anyway, I'm wondering if any of you guys that do shop on eBay or other auction sites have had that experience, had it happen to them or done it to others, and what you think of that. I mean, is that a bad thing to do in your opinion? I don't know. I really don't know. I felt bad after I did it last night, and that's the main reason I wanted to bring it up, because I like to think I'm a good guy. I don't like to do things to upset other people, and hopefully that person went off and found an even better pipe for themselves than the one that I'm going to restore. So that's about it. I'm enjoying the cigar. I don't want to talk too much because relighting a cigar is not as simple as relighting a pipe. I'm curious how many of you guys actually enjoy cigars along with your pipes, not at the same time, but I find that it's interesting when my tongue's working normally and everything's going well. If I sometimes start to kind of lose interest in pipe tobacco. It's not that I'm not tasting it as much, but it just the tastes just aren't as obvious to me or as significant anymore. And it seems like smoking a cigar will often fix that. It's a very different flavor profile most of the time. I think it just sort of gets your palate working again. And I've actually been able to, smoke a cigar and a few hours later pick up a pipe and get a completely different experience that I would have had without the cigar. So if you haven't had that experience and you do like cigars, it's worth a try sometime just to see if it changes your perception of the pipe tobacco. Well, I've talked enough. Yeah, we're a little over 10 minutes now. I don't want to drone on too long today. Don't really have much more in the way of updates other than to let you know about the new series that's starting. And got a new pipe coming in the mail for the next one. So for the foreseeable future, we should have some interesting restorations to go through together. So with that, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you have a great weekend. And just take care of yourself. And I'll look forward to talking to you again soon. So goodbye now.